I've got my blocks, my birch box and my San Pellegrino. Let's just start in a child's pose for a few minutes. I think I need that anyway. I'll let you know when to start your music. So let's think about kind of a morning stretch here. So walk your fingertips a little bit further forwards, stretching the sides of your waist. You might try to push your palms into the mat and see if you can stretch out the armpits. And then crawl your hands to the right. Just lengthen through the left side of your body. You might even give your left wrist a little bit of a tug. And come back through center, and then take it to the left. Maybe give your right wrist a tug. And come back to center. And then come to a tabletop. And if you're listening to music with me, you can press play. We're going to start moving through cat-cow, as usual. So most of my classes, and definitely this class, we try to link each movement with a breath. So we really try to find some rhythm in that movement so you can better drop into your body. Finding a flow. So cat-cow, I feel like, is a great way to not only wake up the body, but to start building that breath. Start finding that rhythm. Can you guys hear me okay over here? Thumbs up or down? Okay, cool. And then come back to your tabletop. Bring your left hand to the middle of the mat, right under your nose. Inhale, sweep the right arm straight up. And then exhale, thread the right arm underneath you. Come onto your right shoulder. So threading the needle, taking any variations you might want to take here. Bring your left hand back under your left shoulder. Sweep the right arm up, take a big inhale. And then right hand under your nose. So second side, left arm lifts, breathe in. And thread the left arm underneath. Anything you did on the first side. Just let your body weight soften here into the left arm. Bring your right hand back down. Feel the left arm out, sweep it up, inhale. And then exhale back to tabletop. 2 more rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling. And exhale, drop the head. 1 more breath in. And breathe out. And shift back to child's pose. Hips to your heels. Reach the hands forwards for just a moment. And then start to drag the fingertips back as you sit up. So sitting up on your shins, and you'll tent the fingertips behind you. On your inhale, circle the right arm up and over as you push your hips forward. So big circle with the right arm. Exhale to bring the hips back down. Switching sides, tent the right fingertips. Sweep the left arm over your face as you push the hips forward. Big circle with the left arm. As you inhale, lift up onto your shins, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. And then catch the interlace at the low back. So interlace your fingers. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, send your hips back. Think child's pose. Tap your forehead to the floor. Lift your shoulders up. Lift the clasp of your hands up. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. So release your hands here. Stretch your hands forwards. Look forwards. Kind of like a snake, you're going to slide forwards to a cobra pose. So keep the belly low. Slide forwards. And then your heart goes forwards. Cobra pose. Shoulder blades pull together. Take a breath in. And breath out. Lower your chest towards the floor. Tent your fingertips wide. And then inhale for a wide cobra pose. Exhale, dip your right shoulder. Look to the left. Inhale, lift up through center. Left shoulder dips. Inhale, lift through center. And then exhale, come back down to the floor. Take your hands under your shoulders, touch your toes, push up to a plank pose. And then downward facing dog. First downward dog, so we'll spend just a couple of breaths here. You might pedal the heels or sway the hips. Whatever you like to do. And then tap your knees down for child's pose. We'll continue to repeat and build onto that. Drag your fingertips back so you can come to sit up on your shins. Left arm circles up and over the ear on your inhale. And then exhale, come back down. Second side, right arm, big breath in, circle up and over. And then hips come down. Inhale, stand up, sweep up. Exhale, cactus the arms, so bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then interlace the fingers. See if you can do the opposite interlace here. Lift your chest, big breath in. Think child's pose, hips down to your heels. Let your forehead tap on the floor as you lift the clasp of your hands up towards the sky. So opening up the shoulders. One more breath in. And breath out, release your hands. Stretch the hands forwards, look forwards. On your inhale, slide forwards, cobra pose. And exhale, let it go. Fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Left shoulder dips. Inhale through center. Right shoulder. Inhale for cobra pose, look forwards. Exhale, release it, hands under your shoulders, push up plank pose to down dog. Continuing to add on, tap your knees down, send your hips back, drag your fingers back. Circle the right arm up and over, breathe in. Breathe out, come back down. Left arm, inhale. And exhale. Sweep up, breathe in. Cactus the arms on your breath out. This time, as you interlace your fingers, step the right foot forward. So take the interlace right foot steps, breathe in. Bow forwards as you breathe out. Let your head and neck relax. One more inhale. And exhale, take your hands to the floor. Inhale, circle your right arm up and back. You're in an open twist, or you find a twisted quad stretch, grab the left foot. Try to lower the right shoulder away from your ear. One more breath in. Release your hands, half split is your breath out. So shift back, drop your head, you might grab your blocks here. Just fold over the right leg. Then your right knee, runner's lunge, inhale. Step forwards to a forward fold on your exhale, and then take a ragdoll. So grasp opposite elbows. Bend your knees a lot, let your head drop. Keep the ragdoll arms, so keep holding onto your elbows and round your way up to standing. Standing all the way at the top, you inhale, lift the elbows, and then exhale, we'll side bend to the right, lean to the right, and then you turn it into a circle down towards the floor, bending your knees all the way down. Inhaling to take it up the other way. Then once you get up, side bend to the left, so come back the way you came, big circle all the way down. Inhaling up to the right. Once you get to the top, release your hands, stretch up. And then exhale, fold through center, forward fold. Left foot steps back, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Tap your knees down, child's pose. Look forwards. This time we're coming to upward facing dog. So slide forwards, push into your hands, lift the chest, push the tops of the feet down, and then dip your right shoulder, look to the left. So just a little twist. Come back through center, inhale. Twist to the right, dip the left shoulder. Look forwards, breathe in, heart opens. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Take a breath in. Child's pose, breath out. Drag your fingers back. Inhale, circle the left arm up and over. Exhale, take it down. Right arm up and over, breathe in. And breathe out, sit down. Stand up, sweep up. Cactus. Catch the interlace, opposite thumb on top, step the left foot through. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, bow forwards. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands. Inhale, circle the left arm up and back. Option to stay here or take the quad stretch, grab the right foot. Create some more space for the left side of your neck. One more inhale. Half split is your exhale. Shift back, lengthen the left leg, drop your head. Runner's lunge, breathe in, move forwards. Step forwards, exhale. Take a ragdoll and take it the opposite way. So switch the clasp of your arms, whatever the normal way that you do it. And then keeping the ragdoll, we'll round up to standing once again. Lifting up at the top to breathe in. Side bend to the left. And then turn it into a big circle. So we're getting into the side body here. Coming up the other way. And stretching up towards the armpits, up towards the lats. And then come back the same way you came. Just waking up the body. Inhaling up at the top. And fold forwards on your exhale. Right foot steps back, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe out. Tap your knees down. Look forwards. On your inhale, slide into an upward facing dog. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale through center. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale, heart goes straight forwards, push into your hands. Exhale, use your low belly to lift you up and back, down dog. One more round, breathe in. Child's pose, breathe out. Drag your fingertips back. On your inhale, right arm circles up and over. And exhale, take it down. Second side, left arm, big breath in. And breath out. Inhale, stand up on your shins, sweep the arms up. This time, stay right here. So we'll do a little exercise to strengthen up the quads. You'll either keep your arms straight up. A little bit easier is hands at heart center. Even easier is hands on blocks. Now you want to keep your low back long. So lengthen the low back down, squeeze the glutes. On your inhale, lean back. On your exhale, lift up, squeezing the legs. Good. 4 more. Inhale, lean back. Exhale to lift. Only as far back as you can go that you keep it out of the low back. Inhale. Exhale, that's 3. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, that's 4. Good. 1 more. Inhaling. Exhale, lift up. Good. Breathe in. Cactus the arms. Interlace the fingers. Right foot steps forwards. Lift the chest. Bow forwards. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right arm circles up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Grab the foot if you're taking the twisted quad stretch. 1 more. Inhale. Half split is your exhale. Shift back. Lengthen the right leg. Drop your head. Runner's lunge. Inhale, lift the left knee. This time, turn all the way to your left for a straddle forward fold. And then we'll take it into a side lunge. So bend into your left knee, straighten the right leg. So it's a little different from Skandasana. Today, the heels stay down. So Skandasana, you go all the way down. But today, we keep the right toes down, right heel down. But we'll shift side to side. Kind of getting into the inner groin, the inner thighs. Try to keep the hips low. And then look forwards. We'll come into a lizard lunge. Crawl your hands inside the right foot. Look forwards, breathe in. Step left foot outside the left hand on your breath out. So it's a really wide forward fold. Drop your head. Interlace the fingers, but point the pointer finger and the thumb. On your breath in, bend the knees, point forwards. Good. On your breath out, push the feet down, straighten your legs, point right between the knees. 2 more. Inhale, bend the knees. It's kind of like a half malasana. I want you to feel this in your glutes. Push the heels down, straighten the legs. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. This time as you inhale, come through bent knees, stand all the way up. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out, side bend to the right. And then same thing, we turn it into a big circle down towards the floor and up the other way. Think stretching the side body. Come back the same way you came. Following your breath. Once you come back to the top, straighten all your fingers, breath in, breath out, hands through heart center, fold all the way down. Step your left foot back, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Tap your knees down, child's pose. Keep your ears open, switching it up a little bit. Look forwards, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale is chaturanga. Tuck your toes, bend your elbows. Push up high plank, and then downward facing dog. I know, a little different, a little tricky. Inhale here. Tap your knees down, shift your hips back. Drag your fingers back. Left arm circles up and over, and hips come back down. Right arm, breathe in, and breathe out. Stand up on your shins, take an inhale. Stay here on your exhale, decide if you want hands to heart or hands on blocks. Lean back, breathe in. Squeeze, lift up. 4 more, inhale. You're also squeezing the butt. Exhale to lift. 2 more, or 3 more, inhale. Exhale, lift up. Hand to side, inhale. Exhale, we've got 1 more. Inhale, lean back. Whew. Exhale to lift, good. Inhale here, and then exhale, cactus the arms. Catch the interlace, step the left foot through. Breathe in, bow forwards, breathe out. Drop your head, 1 more, inhale. Hands to the floor, exhale. Left arm circles up and back, inhale. Then exhale, grab the right foot for twisted quad stretch if you're taking it. 1 breath in. Half split is your breath out. Shift your hips back, drop your head. Runner's lunge, breathe in. Turn to your straddle on your breath out, so turn to the right. And then side lunge, bend into your right knee, straighten the left leg. Keep your feet flat. If you want, you can shift side to side. And the next time you bend into your right knee, look forwards and crawl your hands into a lizard lunge. Breath in. Wide step forwards, breath out. Wide step. Interlace your fingers, make the point. Bend your knees, point forwards, breathe in. Breathe out, straighten, push into your heels. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, find it in your glutes. 1 more, breathe in. Push the heels down, straighten, breathe out. Through bent knees, stand up, sweep up, inhale. Side bend to the left. Big circle down towards the floor, follow your breath. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, take it back the same way you came. Inhaling up through the left, straighten your fingers, and exhale, fold all the way back down. Right foot steps back, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe out. Tap your knees down, look forwards, upward facing, inhale. Right to chaturanga, bend your elbows, tuck your toes. Push up, high plank, downward facing dog. All right, so instead of regular sunays here, we're doing what I call reverse sunays. So kind of like we just did, switching up the order of up dog and chaturanga. Walk your hands all the way back, all the way to the back of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet, stand up, sweep the arms up, breathe in. And breathe out, fold all the way back down. On your inhale, walk your hands to high plank. Exhale is child's pose. Inhale is upward facing, slide forwards. Exhale is chaturanga. Push up, high plank. Downward facing dog. So it kind of tricks your brain. You have to think of the poses in a slightly different way by switching up how you get into them. Walk your hands all the way back, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet, stand up, breathe in. Whoops. Exhale, dive it down. I just hit a, what are they called? Wind chime. Walk your hands out, high plank. Child's pose. Slide forwards, upward facing, inhale. Chaturanga, how do you get there? Push up, high plank, downward facing. I've got to do like a little hop. I do like a little hop from up dog to chaturanga so I can tuck my toes. Walk your hands back, forward fold. We'll do one more. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Stand up, sweep up. Try not to hit the wind chime. And exhale, fold all the way back down. Crawl forwards, high plank pose. Breathe in. Child's pose. Breathe out. Shift hips back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Push up, plank pose. Downward facing dog. All right, take a break or continue if you'd like. A few more reverse sunays or even just regular sunays, whatever you want to do. Grab your coffee, your tea, or your water. How's the sound and the connection so far? Awesome. I bet it's better than my actual apartment back home. Is it?
I'm actually getting like a little bit of weird feedback from, I think, your music, maybe?
Oh, okay, I'll turn it down. I just turned it down, yeah. Might have had it too loud. It's funny because the connection is generally, or the service is really terrible here, like the cellular service. So if you're not on Wi-Fi, you're kind of screwed. But I'm glad my Wi-Fi is doing better than it normally would be at home in Cambridge.
I like that you can hear the birds.
Yeah. They're quite loud here. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I'll just pause for a second. So can you see the water behind me? I'll probably jump in there after class. All right, shall we continue? So let's come to downward dog. Make sure you grab some water if you haven't yet. So new sequence here. Lift your right leg up and back on your breath in. On your breath out, step forwards to a runner's lunge. Push into your right foot, inhale, high lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open twist. Right hand goes back, left arm forwards. My mom's home, you're gonna see her come up on the deck in a moment. All right, so on your inhale, you're circling your right arm down and up. Flying warrior, turn to the left, both arms rise. Good, open up warrior two, bend into your right knee. Reverse on your inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Right elbow to your right thigh, left arm reaches over your ear, lean back, lift your left shoulder. Reverse on your inhale, straighten your right leg. And then triangle pose, open your arms. Right hand to your ankle, your shin. Lifting the chest, leaning the left shoulder open. So from here we have to find warrior one. So circle your left arm back, down, forwards and up. As you sweep up, you bend into your right knee, and you might wiggle your left foot a little bit wider. Take a breath in, breath out, cactus. Interlace the hands at the base of your spine, lift the chest, breathe in. Bow forwards for humble warrior on your breath out. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your hands inside the right foot for lizard lunge. Look forward, step your left foot outside your left hand, malasana. So sitting your hips low, but not just letting them sink down into the floor. Kind of like what we did before, push your feet into the floor and see if you can find some length in your spine. On your next inhale, feet push down, arms rise, straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Left foot steps back, breathe in. Breathe out, downward dog. If you want a vinyasa, you could take it. If you like the reverse one, you could do that instead of a regular chaturanga to up dog. Second side, left leg lifts, breathe in. Step forwards, runner's lunge. High lunge, sweep up, push into your left foot. And then open twist on your exhale, left arm back. Inhale, flying warrior, left arm circles down and up, turn to the right. Good, warrior two. Bend into your left knee. Reverse, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Bend a little bit more into the left knee as you lift the right side of your chest. Reverse, straighten the left leg, breathe in. Triangle, breathe out. Inhale, right arm to the back of the mat. Exhale, circle the right arm down, forwards, and as you lift up, warrior one, bend into the left knee. You might wiggle the right foot a little bit wider. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, cactus your arms. Catch the interlace. Breathe in to roll the shoulders open. Breathe out to bow forwards for humble warrior. The left hip likes to sneak forwards here, so try to pull the left hip back, keeping your hips even, keeping your waist even. Take one more inhale. Lizard lunge, exhale, hands inside the left foot. Just for a moment, flip up your right heel, look forwards, and then step your right foot outside your right hand, once again in malasana. As you next inhale, push into your feet. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forwards. Right foot steps back, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Taking the vinyasa or skipping it. We'll add on the second round. Right leg lifts, inhale. Step forwards, exhale. Stand up, high lunge, breathe in. Open twist, breathe out. This time as you spin to flying warrior, circle the right arm under the left arm for eagle arms. So you'll have eagle arms in your flying warrior. Take a breath in. Breath out is side lunge to the left. Bend into your left knee. So both feet stay flat. And then switch to the right. Good, and then switch to the left. Really pushing into the feet. Look forwards, warrior two. Open the arms, right toes spin forwards. This round, left arm behind the low back, half bind it, and then reverse. And as you breathe out, side angle with a half bind. Make sure instead of rounding the left shoulder forwards, you're leaning back, lifting the left shoulder. Right arm could slide to the floor to a block. As you reverse it, lift up, grab a hold of your right wrist, give it a tug as you lean back. And then open the arms for triangle pose. Keep all of that length that you just made in the right side of your waist. Left arm circles back, down, forwards and up, warrior one, breathe in. And this time we'll take prayer hands at the low back. So I feel like we do this a lot. Either palms together for your prayer hands, or like I'm doing, making a fist bump. So pushing the fists together. Wherever you are, lift your chest, breathe in. Humble warrior, breathe out. Keep the neck long, lift the fronts of the shoulders away from the floor. One more breath in. Runner's lunge is your breath out. Hands frame the right foot, lift the left heel, and then turn it into a twist so your right arm reaches up. Pull the right hip back a little bit. Try to straighten the left leg, push the left heel back. And then push into the left hand, side plank. Slowly look forwards. It's going to be a really wide step. Right foot steps wide to the edge of the mat. Left foot steps wide back into Malasana. And this time we add a twist. So reach the right arm out to the right and then peel the left arm back. Lean back. Come back to Malasana, left elbow back inside the left leg, and then stand up, breathe in. Good, forward fold, breathe out. This time, option for a crow pose as you go back if you'd like. You'll hop your feet all the way together, so toes have to come together for crow pose, splitting the knees open. Otherwise, we're meeting back in downward facing dog. All right, second side, left leg lifts, breathe in. Left foot steps forwards, breathe out. High lunge, sweep up, inhale. Open twist. Flying warrior with eagle arms, left arm spins under, breathe in. Side lunge to the right. Take it to the left, push into your feet. Take it back to the right. And then look forwards, open up warrior two. Half bind the right arm behind the low back. Reverse, inhale. Side angle is your exhale. Lift the right shoulder. You could slide the left hand to the floor, to your block. As you reverse, grab your left hand. Give it a tug. Lengthen the left side of your waist. And then keep all of that length as you come into triangle pose. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale, right arm down. Sweep up, warrior one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Find the prayer hands or the fist bump. Inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the chest. Bow forwards, exhale. Steady in your breath. Breathe in. Runner's lunge, breathe out. Right into a twist. Left arm up. Pull the left hip back a little bit and then push into your right hand, side plank. Look forward, it's a wide step. Left foot steps to the edge of the mat, right foot steps to the edge of the mat, Malasana. Adding a twist. Reach the left arm out, crawl the fingertips away, and then like you're peeling open, right arm lifts. One more breath in, back to Malasana, breath out. Take an inhale, and one more exhale. Stand up, breathe in. Good, breathe out, fold forwards. Option to hop the feet together, take another crow pose. Or find your way back to down dog, however you want to get there. We'll take a quick break, so drop your knees, grab some water. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was a seaplane that just flew by. It's one of those planes that can land on the water. Sometimes they come over here. So I'm going to show you part of the next sequence that we'll do, just so you can see it before we do it. Some of you might remember this. So we'll do a bunch of stuff. We'll kind of do a lot of what we did previously, and then we'll wind up here in our Malasana. We'll take the twist we just took, and then this round we might go a little bit deeper with it. So we might take a half bind, we might find a full bind, wrapping the right arm around the right leg. So from here we can find sort of a bird of paradise variation. Keeping this bind, you'll wiggle the left foot to the center, and then you have to stand up. It is really hard to stand up when you're so low to the floor. So that's the challenge here, is pushing into the left foot and then standing all the way up. So you can see, instead of bird of paradise, I'm squeezing this knee. Bird of paradise, I'd be under. So instead you're over. And then we wind up in a tree pose. So we start here. If you don't have the full bind, you could stand up with a half bind. You would just grab a hold of the right shin, and you would do the same thing. You'd step your left foot in, push into it, stand up. You don't have to have the half bind either. You can just, I don't know, have the left hand wherever. I think it's actually easier with the half bind, so I might suggest that gives you somewhere to put the hand, but you'd hold on to this right leg and then step the left foot in. Now, again, like I said, it's really hard to stand up from this really low position. So if you'd rather kind of come up a little bit higher, like from a forward fold, and then grab onto the shin and stand up, it's a little bit more manageable. All right, downward facing dog. There's some other stuff we'll do before we get there. Starting off the same way, right leg lifts, inhale. Step it forwards on your exhale. High lunge, breathe in. Open twist. Eagle your arms, right arm down and under the left as you turn to flying. Take a breath in. Side lunge to the left. So this time, look to the right. We'll come into full eagle. So you've got to launch off the left leg, push into the left leg, left knee into your chest. And then wrap the left leg over. Bend your knees, sit a little lower. It's okay if you're wobbly. It's meant to be wobbly. It's meant to be challenging. Just try to use your breath as a tool to find some focus. And then we have to come back to the side lunge. So start to stand up, pull the left knee in. Big step to the left, bend into the left knee. Look to the right, open your arms, warrior two. Left arm behind the low back, reverse. And then side angle. Maybe turning the half bind into a full bind if you'd like. Release the bind. Start to lift up. This time, right elbow bends behind the neck. Grab the right elbow with your left hand and reverse it. Give the right elbow a tug, and then open your arms to triangle pose. Option to add on a half moon here if you'd like, or you stay right in triangle pose. Bend the right knee, lift the left leg. Right hand can be on the floor or on a block. Wherever you are coming into warrior one, left heel comes down, left arm circles down and up. Like we just did with the right arm, bend the right elbow, take it behind the neck, and then left arm wraps underneath, so you grab, you can see it. So if you grab your fingers, you grab them, otherwise maybe you grab your shirt or whatever you're wearing. Take an inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Move the right hip back, reach the chest forward. Take one more inhale. Right into runner's lunge twist. Release your hands to the floor, reach the right arm up. Side plank, step back. Option to take a tree pose this time with the right leg. So right foot, inside of the right foot finds the left thigh. And then you look forwards, you take a really wide step forwards, right foot, and then left foot, so you're in Malasana. So here's what I just showed you a few moments ago. Starting with a twist, right arm reaches out, left arm rises. Maybe you half bind the left arm. You can tuck it in the right hip crease or really wherever it lands. Maybe you find the full bind. If your arms are really long, you can wrap the right arm around the outside of the right leg, and you're kind of squeezing this right knee in. So whatever you've got, you want to wiggle this left foot to the center of the mat, or to right underneath where you're standing. If you don't have the full bind, just hold on to the right shin with your right hand. Good, and then push into your left foot, stand up. It's gonna be wobbly. Take it slow. Once we get there, we turn it into a tree pose. So the right foot inside the left thigh. Start with hands to heart center. Eventually, maybe you reach the arms up. Without touching the foot, release the right foot, bring the right knee into your chest, and then open twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Either grab a hold of the right knee with your left hand or the outside of the right foot with your left hand. Circle the right arm down, forwards and up, right foot down, stand up, breathe in, and forward fold. Step your left foot back, inhale, downward facing dog. Sweep the right leg up and back, breathe in. Breathe out, right knee, right tricep, and then half pigeon. So right shin comes down, tuck your left toes, shift the hips back. Put my computer on do not disturb, huh? So we're in half pigeon. Won't be here for too long. Bring your hands back to the floor. And then tuck into your left toes. Sorry. Tuck your left toes. And then think knee to nose here. So you're going to scoop this shape into your belly. So take a breath in and then push into your hands, lift the right knee into your chest. Whew. Right knee, left tricep. And then fall in triangle, straighten the right leg, send the left arm up. Fall in triangle. Good, big breath in, hips to the floor, breath out. Take your left hand to your left foot, right arm over your ear, side bend. As you lift up, take your left foot with you, place it inside the right thigh. Right hand to your toes, left arm over your ear. So side bending the other way. As you lift up, take your right foot with you. Right foot steps behind the left leg. So you're making this like pretzel-y shape. And then we twist to the right hand behind you, either hugging the right knee in or take your left elbow outside the right thigh and twist. So there is kind of a funky arm balance here if you want to give it a shot. Before we do that, you want to get really deep into the twist. So you want to really wiggle the left arm outside the right leg. And then you're facing the right. So you stay in the direction you're facing. You place your hands on the floor. Now you have to kind of get some momentum to lift the hips. Hips have to come up. Once the hips lift, you're pretty much already there. You squeeze the legs together and think chaturanga, bending the elbows. Squeeze the legs together like eagle. Maybe you straighten the legs. Woo. Coming back into the twist. And then to get back to down dog, I see you, Krista. To get back to down dog, you turn the other way. So turn to the left, hands to the top of the mat, just unwind the legs. And shake it out, bend the knees, do what you do. One more side. Left leg sweeps back, breathe in. Left foot steps forwards, breathe out. High lunge, inhale. Open twist, exhale. Eagle the arms, spin to the right, breathe in. Side lunge to the right, bend into your right knee. Look to the left, we're coming into eagle, so push off of this right foot, right knee into your chest. It might take a few hops to get there, that's fine. And then cross the right leg over for eagle. Think of squeezing the legs together as you sit a little bit lower. So really focusing on squeezing the legs together is what will help keep you stable here, just like in that arm balance we just did. And then unwind, right knee into your chest. It's gonna be a wide step back to your side lunge. And then arms open, warrior two. Right arm behind the low back, reverse. Side angle. Maybe a full bind. Slowly release the bind. As you reverse it, straighten the left leg, grab the left elbow. And then open your arms for triangle pose. If you want, there's an optional half moon this round. Bending into your left knee, lifting the right leg for half moon, or you're in triangle pose. Wherever you are, landing in warrior one, right heel taps down, right arm circles up. And then left arm behind the neck, reach your right arm around. So grabbing the fingers if you can get them, or you're grabbing a hold of your shirt. Breathe in to lift the chest. Breathe out, think humble warrior. Stay here for one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands right into runner's lunge twist. So right hand down, left arm up. And then side plank. Open up, maybe a tree pose with the left foot. Look forwards, Wide step forwards with the left foot. Wide step with the right foot, so we're in Malasana. And twist, reach the left arm out, and then reach the right arm up. Maybe the right arm binds behind the low back. Maybe you catch a full bind with the left arm wrapping around the knee. So we're gonna try to stand up with whatever we have. You might keep the half bind, right arm behind the low back. The right foot has to wiggle into center. Push into the right foot, stand up, left knee into your chest. And then tree pose, left foot inside the right thigh, hands to heart center. Maybe you grow your tree. Without touching the left foot, try to bring the left knee into your chest and then open twist, left arm back. Right hand can grab the left knee or the outside of the left foot. And we're just gonna stand up. So left arm circles down, step the left foot down, inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, fold forwards. Right foot steps back, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Sweep the left leg up and back, breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. And then half pigeon, bring the left shin down. And spend just a few breaths here in your half pigeon, getting into that left hip. And bring your hands back down to your mat, lift your chest up. Tuck your right toes. So thinking knee to nose, you're gonna keep the bend in your left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, scoop the half pigeon shape into your chest. And then left knee, right tricep, twist. Fallen triangle, shoot the left leg out, peel the right arm up. Breathe in, hips to the floor, breathe out. Right hand to right toes, left arm over your ear. So side bending. And as you lift up, take the right foot with you, place it inside the left thigh. Left hand to left toes, right arm over. Side bend the other way. As you sit up, take the left foot with you, step it outside the right thigh. And then turn to the left. Maybe the right elbow plugs outside the left thigh and you twist a little bit deeper. So if you want to find the arm balance, really start to work this right elbow outside the left thigh. And then you're facing the left, so you just lean over, place your palms down, you want them shoulders width. And then the tricky part here is to try to lift the hips in this twist. You kind of have to get some momentum, leaning forwards, pushing your hands, and once the hips lift, then you bend the elbows, squeeze the legs together. Then you can straighten the legs. So this is twisted scissors. Coming back to the twist. And then to unwind, we spin to the right, hands to the top of the mat, unwind the legs, shake it out. And then tap your knees down. So we'll move right into back bends. So the arm balance we just did was twisted scissors. I think coming into it from that twist is probably the toughest way to get into it, just so you can conceptualize what the arm balance is. The other way that I will often teach it is from down dog, and you just twist, right, set the toes down, and then you're in it. So That's what we just did. Okay, so come onto your back. We'll do some back bends. Kind of unwind all that twisting. Plant your feet on the floor. If you would rather take a supported back bend now, you can grab your block, place it under your low back. If you'd rather come into a regular bridge pose, make sure you can touch the backs of your heels. Push the backs of your arms down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lift the chest, and then push into the feet to lift the hips. So instead of thinking of lifting the hips as high as you possibly can, you're thinking of reaching the chest back and then reaching the knees forward. So you're lengthening as opposed to lifting really high. Thinking of lengthening will help keep this out of the low back. One more inhale. And exhale, bring your hips back down. Heel toe the feet to the edges of the mat and knock your knees in. Unless you're staying in a supported bridge, you can stay exactly as you are. And reset your feet. We'll do two more. Lifting up into your bridge pose once again, unless you'd rather stay in a supported bridge. If you feel like turning it into wheel, you'll take your hands on either side of your ears. Try not to let your elbows go out. Try instead to hug them in like chaturanga, and then pushing your hands down, straightening your arms. To come out chin to chest, roll yourself back down onto your back. This time, soles of the feet together, knees knock open wide. And then we'll do one last back bend. I'll let you do this one on your own. Could be supported bridge, could be regular bridge pose, could be a wheel. Flip onto your belly, do locust or bow. You could also do camel. Lots of options here. Just whatever back bend you feel would, or you think would feel really good in this moment. Once you're back on your back, you'll hug your knees in. Just let your knees fall to the right. Let the left arm open wide. Bring your knees back into center. And let them fall to the left. Right shoulder opens. Right shoulder softens. And come back to center. One last pose of your choice. You could be happy baby or a Supta Baddha Konasana. Could be a supported inversion or a shoulder stand or even legs up the wall. And something symmetrical. Whenever you feel ready, you'll bring your feet back to the floor and set up your Shavasana, whatever that looks like for you. You might grab a towel or a shirt or something, place it over your eyes. If you're listening along with me, you will move the song to the last song perhaps on the playlist, the Shavasana song. Or you could just listen to the birds on my Zoom. And as you lay down, just take one last big inhale through your nose. And exhale, let it go. Shavasana. Begin to breathe a little bit deeper. Bring your hands to rest somewhere on your body. Drag your feet to the floor. And find your way to a tall seat. You might try to keep your eyes closed for one final moment. Bring your palms together and lift your thumbs up to the center of your forehead. We'll send gratitude to each other for this collective practice this morning. Namaste. Thank you, guys.